Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Theban Gamer here doing some more Warhammer 3 content. In this content, I'm basically going to review the new battle features that they're coming out. They're currently testing these in the pre-release, but these should be out with the game. So let's get started with reviewing these features.
Battles in Total War Warhammer 3 are evolving. We have added new features, improvements, and quality of life changes that will help you defeat or unleash your demons. Using all of your units to the fullest of their potential will be the key to victory. The sky's no longer the limit for flying units. Now, every flying unit can be toggled to grounded or flying, opening a wide range of tactical moves. Soar over your foe with.
So I just want to stop right there. This is a huge change in terms of just how you can get flanks off and just use your flying units sort of like a mobile infantry in a way. So this is a huge change. I'm pretty excited to see how they balance it in game. There's definitely a lot of room for it to be overpowered, just in terms of like how you can outflank and how quickly you can move your troops. And honestly, we may even see like entire armies of flying units who just land from time to time. So that'll be interesting to see how they balance that out. But it's a really cool addition. Let's keep going.
Your flying horses land and charge their flanks for greater impact and damage. To launch your units back into the air again, they will need to be out of combat for several seconds, so plan your maneuvers carefully.
That's also good as well. It looks like they're already managing these balancing acts as well. So you can't just like attack people and then just fly off and save your unit. So it looks like they're already thinking about the balance for this, and that's really good.
Knowing how far you can push your units is important for any general. You can now see if your troops are in a braced stance by this shield icon. If your men are braced, you can be more confident that they can take the brunt of a charge with minimal casualties. We've also introduced lazy health bars.
Yeah, the bracing thing is also good because most of the time you just know they're braced just by them doing a quick maneuver before you get a charge in. So it's good that they're thinking about these little details because bracing is pretty important, especially when you're going against the bigger units.
Which highlight any sudden bursts of large damage. They allow greater readability of how much damage has been dealt in the last few seconds of combat, making it easier to grasp how much impact certain spells or charges have. Healing spells and abilities are now calculated percent per second rather than a flat value.
This is also good as well, just to make sure that healing is kind of just more consistent and that you have units with a ton of health that they're actually getting healed as opposed to them just getting whatever set value of health. It's not really going to make a difference. So that's a really good improvement just to balance things out, and it's good that they thought of that.
This opens counters to healing such as fire, which slows down healing effects for several seconds. A well-placed spell can be the turning point of any battle. We have added a new slow-motion casting option for spells and abilities to ensure better placement for maximum effectiveness. Ticking this box means that as soon as you select a spell or ability to cast, the game will automatically enter half-play speed.
This is pretty cool in terms of single player. It's a little bit more balanced. Maybe a little bit of a cop out, I would say. I guess, or maybe sorry, not a cop out, but like an easy mode for players. Because I personally probably wouldn't use this if I'm playing campaign. Just because like you want to be playing in real time. You kind of want to be challenging yourself. But this is kind of cool for those players who are newer or just like features like this.
Once your spell is cast, you'll return to normal speed. It's important to know what all your units are doing, and in the heat of a tense battle, it's easy to forget or overlook units. We have now added an idle unit hotkey that can quickly locate any unit not in combat or following a movement order. By default, pressing backslash will cycle through every unit that is not engaged in battle, and control backslash will select all units not engaged.
This is another cool one that they took from StarCraft, which is like basically the idle army and the idle worker thing. This is pretty cool. Just so you can kind of hotkey those units. We've all had that situation where you have like a critical unit literally just in the corner of the map that you forgot, and then by the time you get back to them, it's too late. So this is a pretty cool addition.
We have added a few features that improve readability on the battlefield. We have now got improved foliage culling distance, which allows better visibility in heavily forested areas and maps. New occlusion outlines highlight units that are behind objects with a colored outline, making it easier to see units that are partially out of sight, especially in tight streets or dense forests.
One thing I'll say about that is I feel like this one was kind of unnecessary, because the whole point of fighting in a forest is that it's harder to coordinate and see, and it's, you know, kind of a a cluster basically. So the whole point of that, you know, that's basically the whole point of the forest. When you outline the units, there's not really any point in kind of fighting in the forest, to be honest. So that one, maybe they could have done without that one, just to kind of keep that forest fighting feel, but not a big change either way.
Using these new mechanics will ensure your dominance on the battlefield. Keep your eyes open for tactical advantages and make sure you learn and make full use of every unit in your army. For more changes to battles, check out the Total War blog.
Yeah, so in terms of the trailer, most of it really good stuff. Just stuff that, you know, probably should have been put in even earlier, to be honest. But it's great that they're, you know, paying attention to the details. They're adding new things to the battles, and I'm pretty excited for it. Overall, pretty excited for Total War Warhammer 3. If they're thinking about these little things, then obviously they're probably doing the, you know, the big things, the multiplayer and campaign. They're doing those things right. So it's good to see. So that has been my reaction to the Total War Warhammer new battle features. If you guys like this content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.